Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Terra Tech. And on this episode, we are going to be continuing where we left off. Now, you guys can see my bot has been coming together. I have done another stack of megaton cannons up here at the very top. That is a total of 4 rows of megaton cannons, and these extra 2 ones down here just for, a little bit of good measure. And then on the very bottom row, we have our melee weapons, punctuated by our little stud lasers here, and I think that is going to help us destroy some of the resources down here on the bottom if we can ever get onto like level ground, or at least on the elevation where we're tilting downwards rather than always kind of coming up. Because this thing is so long, it does have the tendency to kind of teeter-totter on a hill one way or the other, and usually not to our benefit. Now you can see there is a bot over there in the distance. He has been slowly working his way over. He actually started way over there next to that other bot you see in the left-hand corner right there, and he has been coming towards us. Now I have not been moving. I've been charging up, and you can see it's still not fully charged yet. I've been actually doing that for about 9 to 10 minutes now, a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. And I think the reason behind it is, 1, we don't have a lot of solar panels, and 2, we don't have a lot of wireless chargers, and so it is taking a little bit of time to get that back up there where we want it. You can see still not on that last little line right there. But the base is coming together, guys. It is looking pretty good, if I say so myself. It still needs more wheels. I could definitely move these a little bit around. In fact, No, I'm going to leave that there for now because the other wheel isn't on the other side. I want to keep it as even as possible. And this side is perfect. This side, they're evenly spaced. It's all working just the way it should. It does have the tendency to slide one way or the other, and that's because there's no wheels there in the middle that actually touch the ground. Unless we go over a hill, like right up here in the front, they do touch. So it's kind of weird when one side is touching or the other side isn't. It does kind of pull to that side, and it makes it really hard. It's slippery and sliding, and yeah, it's fairly difficult. On this episode, guys, we are going to continue with our killing and leveling of our corporation. Now, some of you have said that you want me to go into the R&D and do more stuff in there, and I definitely will, but we are so close to getting to GSO4 that is exactly what I want to do first. And you guys have said you're kind of disappointed though with the Hawkeye Corporation. Some of you have actually powered through it and got there and got access to it, and you're not really liking what you're seeing just yet, because in the game you only have access to a few of the pieces that are actually in the R&D. The R&D has a lot more pieces apparently than you have access to in the match, and that's kind of like I don't really want to know. That sucks, right? Like, I want to have access to everything that's in there, because that's what I was assuming was going to happen. I didn't think they were going to leave stuff out if they put it in the R&D, but it's actually not that surprising because they've done that before, where the R&D is, like they say, it's that special little something because you have to pay extra for it, and so they're giving you that benefit of giving you access to stuff before anybody else does. I can't really say if I agree or disagree with that. I like both aspects of the game, and incorporating it into the actual gameplay is kind of reserved for things that work, or at least things that are supposed to work right and just maybe not quite refined enough, whereas R&D is kind of made for just whatever. If they come up with a brand new item and they're like, well, let's throw it in there and see what people think of it, that's the perfect place for it. It may not even fit. It may be OP. It may be broken. It may be just this wonky little device. It doesn't have any purpose in the game, but they put it in there so you can give it a shot and let them know in the end if it should be put in the game. And they actually do listen to you guys. So if you find an item, or especially when they don't know what corporation to put it in, they're listening to their viewers out there. They're the people who are playing their game, and they're like, what do you think it should be in? Should it be in the GeoCore, the GSO, or the Venture? And now they have a brand new corporation, the Hawkeye. So now you're going to have that as an option. So we're going to keep going on with these quests as long as possible. Let's see if we can get up there. Now remember, we don't always have the option of doing the GSO ones, which is what we're kind of looking for the most of all. The GeoCore. Oh man, you're still not destroyed yet? Come on, target the other guy. It's the only downside that I can think of with the targeting, is it still targets what it decides it wants to. I don't know any other manual way to get that to do it. Come on, click down right there. Oh man, should we attack him? I guess we can. It's gonna destroy a couple things right there, but oh my god, he's gonna land right on top of us. No. Okay. Oh sweet. Oh my god, and we have no money to buy them, but we have access to the big big wheels now, as well as the blocks and some of those drills. So let's move these wheels around now that we have access to that. Let's do one right there. We're going to do a space in between every wheel. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4 on that side. Let's do the same thing over here, because we have an extra. Now we're going to have one extra wheel on one side. We're going to have to make do with that. And I do have plans to go ahead and throw in an extra wheel down here in the center. So let's go into build mode. And before we get too much into that, let's see, can I pick this up over here, or do I need to get a little closer? No, it won't actually let me pick that up. So let's get a little closer to this little dude. That way we can plant him over here. That way we're not wasting more time waiting for that to get picked up, because I do want to take all this stuff with me. Most of all, just for the money. The money is going to be nice to have this. Now, we do need a spot with some space in it. So let's go ahead and take these wheels out. Let's snag these, move them off to the side. We're probably going to have to remove 4 of them just so we can fit one big wheel in there. And we will see if we can snag it in there just right. Is that good? Is that lined up the way we want it to? 1, 2... I think that is. And you can see it is taking up a fair bit of space, but it still leaves a gap, so resources can be sucked up. And then when we put it down, it is now touching the ground, and it's going to help us out. It's going to evenly distribute that weight, just that tiny bit more than we were doing before. And if we can put a lot more wheels in there, and even kind of move these squares around, like I want to kind of move these little blocks over to the left, where almost right where these black of the tar of the wheels is going. Put the line going straight down that way, and that way I have room not just for the wheel here in the center, but wheels on the other side in the center. And that way we have 2 rows of wheels right smack dab in the middle of our base, helping out with all of that that functionality that we really need. So let's go ahead and pick this thing back up, put that on, and continue on with our journey. If we can move here, I think we're actually kind of stuck a little bit. What are we stuck on? Oh, we're still in build mode. Let's go. Let's book it, guys. Okay, so we need to Master Harv Geo. I don't know if I want to do that one. Let's see, what else do we got? We got point of interest. Yeah, that's what I want to do. And I do have 2 boosters. I went ahead and bought one extra one. They're very small, and they don't really give me that much boost. I would prefer to have the bigger ones, but we'll have to get access to those down the road. Right now, we don't have access to those, and you know, even if we did, I don't have the money to buy them. Okay, little dude, you're gonna grief me a little bit. That's all right. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, the melee stuff is working. Now, did it pick up anything in there? No, it didn't really pick up any of the resources. Just don't have a strong enough attraction on those receivers, unfortunately. You got to be right on top of them, but it does have the space, so I do kind of like that. I am saving those boosters for the opportunity right when we go up a hill. We need that extra little kick. Not a lot, but that extra little kick does kind of push you over, and you can see just what a difference that makes, because normally we get stuck. I don't think we've ever seen these things. They're actually falling out here. Dad's little bot. that is kind of cool, man. The guy's playing with his son maybe, or his daughter, and he's creating his own little bot and putting it out there. Maybe, you know, he can integrate it into his kid's game, and that's cool. You know, spending time with your family like that in a way that they both can enjoy is, I think, a very special thing. We got this. I guess we'll pick that. I don't really want to pick any of this other junk up right now. Let's see, what is this over here? Very first time we have happened upon these, and I don't think it's too much of a coincidence to think that the moment we find little artifacts like this, we get a new corporation. So I think there's gonna be something going on here, especially since at the very beginning of the intro, you get struck by a Hawkeye. You know, it's a plane, and it strikes you when you're coming down, crashing. Now, could it have been an accident? Yeah, it could have definitely been, because you're crash landing. So maybe the guy couldn't get out of the way in time. Maybe you struck him. Maybe we're seeing it from a different point of view, you know, and he's the one who's going to get mad because, you know, he's just flying through the air all nice and comfortable and having a good day. And then all of a sudden, here comes this guy out of blue, you know, crash landing on his planet, striking him, and then coming over here and trying to steal all the resources. So maybe you're the invader. Maybe you're the bad guy. I don't know on that one yet, but definitely probably going to have to do something, you know, with that corporation not being the, you know, most liked. Because it is, from what I've been told, it stands for, what was it, you know, like something military corporation. So I think it's going to be geared towards warfare a little bit more than the other ones are. And they all are to some extent. Like, all of them have weapons of their own. You know, they have stronger blocks, and they have other things that make them not completely and totally about warfare. Oh no, dang it, there was a booster there. There was a venture booster, and those are really nice. Those are the ones I actually prefer the most because they can go right here smack dab on the back. Very, very small. They only take up one little spot. Oh, little dude, long tail. I think he came out of nowhere. I didn't even see him there. That would be cool. What would you guys think to throwing in another corporation, but this time making it a stealth corporation, making the blocks even weaker than venture, so that they have that downside of just being so weak that if they take a couple hits, they're gone. And of course, you wouldn't be able to wear shields on it. If you did, you would lose maybe that stealth ability, but you would have the ability to go into stealth, roam around, maybe even get really close. And they did hint at, I don't know if they're still going to do it anymore, they did hint at creating boomsticks, which is something you would be able to create to put on the front of your bot, a throwaway kind of, follow bot, little minion that would go off, and he would ram into another enemy, and immediately upon ramming into it, it would explode and do a whole bunch of damage, if not destroy it. If you had something like that where you could plant it, not explode, not run into it and do like a kamikaze mission or anything like that, but maybe run over to it, plant it on there, and if you bumped into it, maybe it would realize you were there. Maybe your stealth ability would fade away or something along those lines. But if you did it just right, you would have the option of maybe destroying it and then going to a safe distance, maybe being timed at first, and then later down the road having the ability to self-detonate it so that you could plant maybe 4 or 5 or 6 of them all over a giant-sized bot, move to a safe distance, and just watch it explode into a million little pieces all over the place. That would be a unique corporation. I don't know if it would be better than any of the other ones, but I think it could really kind of accent a lot of things, because I would not mind turning a giant base bot like this into a stealth bot using like a shield or some type of a bubble that could do that, even if it was just a slight stealth. That way when we go off on our missions, the ones where we're not quite looking to go into combat, we're actually trying to get to A to B and go and do a quest, or maybe even do harvesting. Like, harvesting would be a good thing to have that on, because you could create an entire bot with nothing but melee weapons, and then the bot wouldn't have to pop out of its stealth too often, except only when it's fighting. Oh man, there is a gang up here. Look at this. Oh geez, that guy is big, man. They're all big, and the bigger we get, the bigger they get. So we're gonna get a lot of blocks here, and I'm gonna sell a lot of these things. Oh man, there's some big wheels on there. Can we destroy this guy without destroying everything? I don't think so. I think it wants us to destroy everything. There we go. Come on, kill him. He's almost dead. Nice. Nice. Now let's see if we can get close enough to get this wheel, and we'll pull it back here in a second. Come on, a little bit close. There we go. I'll throw it right there on the back. We'll back it up just a little bit because we want to kill this guy, and we want some of the stuff to be intact. Are you almost dead? Where's your... Nope, you're not quite dead. Where are you at, little cabbie? There you are. Let's move this stuff out to the side. We'll give it one more shot. Yep, that did it right there. And we'll put this little dude down and start picking up all of this. Actually, it dropped something there on the back. I think it was a shield or a repair bubble. Let's look at this. Oh, it's a repair bubble, guys. Look how big that area. In fact, I think they made it a little smaller. It used to be a lot bigger. Maybe my bot is just so much bigger than it was before. I could have sworn that was bigger, though. Maybe by twice the size bigger. Yeah, it's really not that much bigger from these over here. I mean, if we stick it right there next to it, just slightly. So I think they did lower the size down on that one, if I'm not mistaken, guys. Let me know if you think I'm right on that one or if I'm completely wrong. I think we're going to stick it over here for now, or maybe over here somewhere, because it does look like there's some damage, and that's because it's not being protected. Now, I don't know if it uses more energy than the smaller ones. I'm assuming it probably does, and probably it uses, what, 8 times that amount of energy, because it's about 8 times the size of the other ones. Oof, well... I kind of hate to stop for a second and pick these things up, but I will be selling these buzzsaws right here. They sell for a decent amount of money, and I need that money. So let's see if we can go ahead and refine some of these things. I got my weapons sitting there shooting them. And what I can do, instead of trying to drive over it, which will take forever to do, I can just drag them over myself and drop them right on top of this Did something get destroyed over here? Did I lose a conveyor belt somehow? I think I did. Alright, let's go ahead and pull one of them down a little bit. Let's grab these right here, and we'll move them over. I can't believe I lost one. I wonder how that happened. When I wasn't paying attention, guys. Okay, so we got those. Let's go ahead and drag these. I think it has picked up those other pieces by now, so we'll definitely snag that. Pick it back up. Now, you can have multiples of these. The way you do that, I don't actually know if it's still working, but there used to be a cheat, which is to... Oh, that's right. I got another wheel. Let's go into build mode right now. And I just put that thing down. Unbelievable. Okay, well, we're going to have to put this back because I'm going to throw some wheels down and probably a few other blocks here. So let's go ahead and put that down. We will... where are we going to go with it? Do we have space for it right now? I'd have to do a redesign real quick. Yeah, it won't take me too long, guys. I promise. We're going to get back into the action here pretty soon. So let's go ahead and move these wheels off to the side. In fact, I think while we're at it, we'll just... Oh, no. Did I take these off? I did. Let's put that back on. Let's see. Was that far enough up? No. It needs to go up one more. Come on. You can do it. I know you can. Right there? I think that's where it was supposed to be. We'll look at the other side in a minute and make sure... These over here will be removed. The same thing on this one. I guess I'll just remove all of them. I wasn't planning on doing that just yet. It's going to take a minute, actually. For one side. The other side can wait. There we go. We'll move that one right there. And we'll put this... Come on, you can just stick it on the bottom, right? I know you can. Well, we'll stick it on the back with the other one. So, my idea is to simply move these right over here. And put the wheels right on top of that. Oh no, well, that is not a good idea. And you know, it's nighttime, so I can't even charge up my batteries while I'm doing this, which, you know, kind of is not the best time to do it, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's see, we'll put that there. Oh, you know what? We're not going to be able to put more than one wheel over here because of all those blocks. And we can't even put one wheel at all. Let me look at this. Why can't I do it? Because of the battery? Oh, I'm not putting them down far enough. That's it. So let's change the direction again. Put these back the way they're supposed to. Right here. We'll do another one there. And over here. And over here. Okay, so we will be able to do what we want. We'll just have to make sure it goes down the way we want it to. That battery is getting in the way. Let me change the angle so I can see where it's supposed to go. Now, if I put the battery up one, that's actually going to allow me to put the wheel underneath it the way I want it to be. Right there. And we'll do the other wheel the exact same way if we can fit it in there. It doesn't look like we can we? It's those blocks. These right over here that are in the way. Let's go ahead and get rid of those. Those were just there for looks, and now they are being covered up anyways. We might have to remove this to put that wheel in there. And we might have to move those batteries too. Nope, that is going to work. So let's leave a space in between. Alright, so it does need a little finesse in there. Maybe a little fixing down the road, but we're not going to worry too much with that. And we're going to get back into the action, guys. So let's see. Jelly Harvester. No, we're not going to do SpongeBob just yet. We got Hostiles. Let's go for that one. It's always right behind us, isn't it? You know, and there is something going on over here. There's a question mark. So let's go to this one because it seems close. It is up a giant hill, which sucks. Can we get up that? I think we're going to have to go around the side. The beauty about it, though, is it looks like it's blocked, right? No, because I can power right through all those resources now. And they do spawn rather quickly, but if you can kill them or destroy them and then start harvesting the pieces, it's good for you. Like, you need to do that. I need to do that anyways to work on my quest. And this is the best spot to do it on anyways. What was that? I just got that for no reason? Oh, well, I'll take it. I don't know why I got it, but I'll take it. In fact, let's snag it and put it right here on the back. Let's move up a little bit. See if we can work our way through this. Is it hitting it? I think it is, right? I mean, it's just sitting right on top. Let's see if we can back up just a tiny bit. Yeah, now it's getting hit. Yep. Okay, so did it pick up any of those valuable resources? My answer is probably not. Are we even hitting this thing? A little bit. Right? There's an enemy over here to our side. I think we can kind of see it there. We destroyed it. All right. Not very many resources left. Jeez, those megaton cannons are a beast, man. They're the worst thing you can possibly put on your bot, though, for harvesting. Let's back it up. There, yeah, there's another enemy right over there to the side. Come on, let me get up this thing. I got wheels now, guys. I got wheels. I even got boosters. We'll use them in a second. I just wanted to keep this area clear. Ah, unbelievable. We still can't get up hills like this. Oh, yeah? What's up, little buddy? What's up, little dude? You want some? You know, we can't get up that hill to attack your friends, so we'll just have to be satisfied with destroying you for a little bit. Oh, man. So close. He's just right up there. We just can't get there. Can't get there. Oh, they're coming to us, though. He's like, you know, if you won't come to me, I'm aggressive enough and kind of foolhardy enough to believe I can kill you. Look at that. The cabs, though, guys. The cabs, I don't know if they made changes to it. I think they did because, to be honest, the cab was usually one of the first items on the bot that got destroyed when I was using megaton cannons or anything else. It targets it immediately and destroys it pretty quickly. But lately, it seems like the very last thing on the bot left. You know, everything else has already been completely and totally dominated, destroyed and disintegrated. But the last thing that's left is the cab. And I mean, ideally, that is the way you'd want your cab designed. However, from the point of view of somebody who's playing the game and trying to collect the pieces to make stuff, it's kind of aggravating to know that you have to destroy pretty much everything on the bot to get that. But again, probably to do more with the fact that I got so many megaton cannons, and if I had more finesse like the Venture Fire or Halo Fire rifles, I wouldn't be running into so much of that. There was an AI module there, I think, maybe a Geocore one, which we don't have yet, so that would have been interesting to grab, but I think it was destroyed. And we're going to come over here and see if we can get this guy. Boosters, yeah, boosters. We're pushing a few pieces around. We'll come back and snag that thing in a second, because we got to get all these pieces. Are you dead? Oh, almost. Almost. So we got a big... Oh, there you are. Popped up. No, you were still alive, huh? Nope, you were dead now. And we got some wills. So let's leave the wills. No, we're not going to leave them out. We're just going to pick everything up. Let's let these get picked up real quick, and we'll worry about adding more wills down the road. Now, I will be doing some episodes in the future for the R&D. I know that's what you guys want to see some more of, and I definitely will be getting to that. But like I said, for now, we're not going to be concentrating too much on that. Player tech. Oh, did I get that for leveling up? Why would I get a player tech? That's kind of curious. Right, because it wouldn't pop off of the bot. If it popped off of the bot would be destroyed. GSO Master Harvester. Cut down tree. Oh, that's an easy one. If we can get to a forest, I can do that one very, very quickly. And it will lead to another one down the road. So let's see. Is there a forest anywhere now? Or the green biome? I don't see one. And it doesn't show you on your radar. That's another thing, is it just doesn't quite tell you where to go on some of these. Let's see. Harvester. Yeah, we're going to look for a green biome because I want to do some of that really quickly. Get a few of those out of the way. We're so close on a lot of them. All we need is... what, 3 more Luxite shards, and we need how many more Olite Jelly? 25 more Olite Jelly. We can finish that one off. Master Harvester, man, you go through a green biome, that's going to be gone in a matter of seconds. And then mine Rhodite. I don't actually know what that is. Whether it might be this green one out here. Let's go out here and check it out. Or that might be the Luxite. I never really quite pay attention to it because while I'm shooting those things, I'm also usually trying to avoid some type of enemy coming after me. So let's take a look at this one while we got it right there. Nope, it popped up for half a second, then it was gone. Yeah, that's rhodite ore, so let's definitely snag these if we can. Let me turn it around so I can see what I'm doing here. And there's an enemy. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Almost always what I'm trying to harvest. We got some little upstart. Little itty-bitty dude using my shields and everything else. What are you doing, man? You really want to sit there and get up my will, huh? You like that? You like the flavor, the smell? He just couldn't get enough of it, guys. Come on, you know you can hit him. Nervous Wan. You are finally dead, my friend. Let's get as close to it as possible. Can we hit it? We still cannot hit these things. Unbelievable. That is just wrong on so many levels. We need a better solution for this. In fact, let me see if we got one. I think we have a drill that I can put down at an angle, because I'm kind of peed off on the fact that we can't get these things to hit. They're so flat. We could turn them at an angle, actually. I could turn this really quickly at an angle if we can get it right there, and that should run into it. Let me back this up and get it in there. Come on, there we go. Okay, that's working. Let me try that. I don't think we need to do this after all. Let me do a few of them like that. Actually, we could do all of them like that if we can get them in there really quickly. And that would leave me more room for our guns. Yeah, because going sideways just was not really quite working out for us. Wasn't getting low enough. However, this could pose issues getting over hills. These bottom pieces might be hitting the ground when it goes over that. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. There we go. There we go. Oh, we got trees over here, so let's go ahead and destroy the trees. It doesn't say anything about harvesting the trees. It just says destroy the trees. So we don't have to worry about running those things over. Oh, and there's something over there. Is that a base? Looks like a base over there to our left. And some more big boy wheels. We're definitely going to be snagging those so we don't have to buy them ourselves. They used to be worth about 1,200 block bucks each for each one of those wheels, so you can see just how much that will cost you in the long run to buy as many as you might need. And the bigger your bot gets, the more of those suckers you're going to need just to kind of get around. And I do want to at some point use other wheels. Oh yeah, check that out. That's just mowing them down now. Oh, that's a thing of beauty. There we go. Come on, you know you want to. Oh, did you get it? I don't think you did. Still stuck underneath us, aren't you? Oh, and now it really is stuck on top of us. Ah, you suck. Come on, you can do it. Back it up. Back it up. Come on, go into build mode. So close. I'll just stick right there. Yeah, there we go. Man. Okay, so there's a downside to it. I think maybe if we put some... I don't know what we could do. Maybe we could... Come on, you can do it. Yeah. Boosters, guys. Boosters. Get the next one. Get the next... Oh, geez. How long is that one going to take? No. Don't go over it like that. Ah, dang it. You got to be kidding me. There's nothing in those things anyway, so we're going to leave those alone. There's one in there with the blue, but not really worth it since it's kind of hassling us with the uneven terrain. Let's see if we can get these guys. And I want to get that base. Mainly for the fact that I need some more wireless chargers and some more solar panels. Because those guys... I didn't have enough, and it took a long time to charge us up, and you can see we're very, very low. In fact, it should fail here at any moment, and then we'll have to stop and mess with our wheels and see if we can, charge up a little bit at the same time we make our bot a little bit more functional. Now, the reason I was saying that I actually want to put other different types of wheels on here is something that you guys may have noticed is it doesn't turn very well. And the reason I've noticed it doesn't turn very well is because I'm only using these big boy wheels. They're great for lifting you up off the ground. They're great for carrying weight. They are not great for doing the turning. So we do want to maybe move one of these big boy wheels every so often, maybe every 3 wheels, put on some of the other ones. We'll have to lower them a little bit to the ground, but they help with the gripping. They help with that turning radius. And in the end, just having a few of them on our bot, I think is going to make a huge difference in the long run. But we'll have to see how that works out. I think this guy is completely destroyed, isn't he? What is over there? Oh, it's 2 guys attacking each other. All right, well, let's wreck face, guys. Let's grab them. I want that wheel. Leave the wheel alone, guys. Leave it alone. Oh, it's going to die. Let me stick it right here on the back of my bot. Repair that up. Oh, it was one of those guys, one of the ones with the big wheels on both sides, and a base piece as well, and some of those wireless chargers. Fantastic, just in time, guys. So let's go ahead and snag that. What do we got over here? This is my base now. What do we have? Anything of value? This is something we don't have yet. Let's go ahead and snap that onto our bot. This is a refinery. Refineries are fantastic. If I stick them right here, it will refine the ore as it goes around in that circle. In fact, we can put it right here in this corner. What? Not quite like that. Put it right here in this corner the right way. Come on, guys. Really? You wanna troll me? Let's drop it. We'll pick it back up. I should have set it back to default. That's not how I want it. right there. That way all the pieces are connected, and when it gets done, the little piece will then go back onto the little route there. And it won't let me pick this one up. Am I too far away from it? Yeah, let's go ahead and put that down over here, and we're going to pick up everything here if we can, because I do want all these conveyors and, you know, receivers. I do need a few more of those. Let's get everything here. Remember, though, everything does get automatically repaired when it gets picked up, so that's... I used to worry about that. I used to actually sit there and make sure that everything that we had was repaired before I put it in there, and then later on I figured out, no, you don't need to do that. It actually does it for you. Kind of a cheat, but I'll accept it. I'm not going to complain too much on that one. It saves me work, and it kind of makes sense. If it's getting stored in whatever internal dimension that is, it's just repairing it while it's in there. You know, it has plenty of power. You're using the power of black holeness or something along those ways. What is this? The cleaner? He's not the cleaner anymore. He definitely did make things dirty here. Actually, what kind of ore is this? What is that? Carbonite ore. We don't really need that. We need a... Well, I guess we need any kind of ore. It says harvest ore, period. Ore harvester. Oh, no, it says rhodite. Okay, that's right. We need to start looking at that a little bit more. We're just going to walk right over that guy. And you, Coochie, Coochie, is dead. Such a little dude. Okay, so which way are we gonna go now? It doesn't... I don't know how far away we are from our base, but I don't see grassland anywhere. Like, we are so far away from grassland, it is crazy. And that is what I need right now. Let's hit our boosters, give us a little bit of speed boost over these hills. We're only up to 963 on our money. We could be doing better with that, I think, if we sold some of those geocore pieces. Very easy way to make some money. Oh, can we get them? Yeah, I love that arc. If you can get it just... Oh, my God. Venture radar is somewhere in there. You can see it lined up right here at the very top. If it ever lands again, we'll definitely see if we can catch it. I don't know where it went. There's the venture radar way over there. Good, good. It's not going to get destroyed then by these little two knuckleheads. But we got to destroy them. See if we can... Oh, you did it for me, guys. Nice. Oh, and a booster. Yes, please. I'll take your booster. Let's put him... That's not where I wanted to put my booster. Let's go into build mode. Come on. You can go into build mode, right? And we got to get this little dude out of there. In fact, we can keep him in there. He just needs to be facing the right way. And we lost our shields. Dang it. Well, let's pick up all these pieces first before we stop and start building. Because, yeah, you know, I'll do that off camera. That way you guys don't have to watch the charging part of the episode too much. And then we'll get back into the combat. Because I do want to get this GSO grade 4. And we're at 9,000. Close to it, 9,000. And that's not bad. We only need 15.4. So we're close, guys. We're really close. So I don't know if we're doing it on the next episode. I think we'll get probably 90-95% in the next 30 minutes or so, and then on the third episode, we're finally going to have access to that. I know it's taken a while, but when you come into the campaign mode kind of gameplay here, you do have to kind of play by their rules, and their rules say you go through their corporation, you know, tiers the way they want you to. Whether you want to, you know, spend that time or not, it's a hard thing to say, guys. It's really up to you. Do you enjoy going through and building a bot limited by the restrictions of what you have access to, and more importantly, what you can buy, because you can get access to things that you find off of invaders, but you can't replace them once they're gone. So that definitely stops you from being able to do what you might want to be able to do in the future. Oh, little dude, and a couple more invaders. Well, maybe not invaders, but GSO invaders. And I just can't hit this guy. Come on, guys. You know you want to... There you go. You're targeting him now. A little bit more. Yeah, there we go. One more shot. Big guns. There you go. Knew you had it in you guys. At least I hoped you did, because if you didn't, I don't know what to do on that. Oh, come on. Our weapons. Yeah, it's those buzzsaws right there, man. Got to be very careful with where I put those. GSO repairable projection is not powered. Well, actually, nothing's powered right now. I kind of get that, guys. You know. I'm not tier 1 anymore. You guys don't have to treat me like a little baby. There is that big base up there, though. Oh man, I just can't stop the action, guys. I don't want to stop attacking to repair. I know I'm going to get in trouble, but I want that base because there's more solar panels on there. And they're too close. Like, when they're this close, even when they're within sight, they will slowly work their way to you while you're doing something. And why I'm stuck underneath? Oh my god, look at all that damage. And I'm stuck underneath my base, or my bot, doing what I'm doing. Last thing I want to worry about is these guys sneaking up behind me and trolling me. Oh no, I don't want to destroy any of that, guys. What are you doing? What are you doing? Leave the base alone. Okay, well, maybe you won't leave the base alone, you little punk. I wanted you to go after the laser cruiser, and then I could pick all that stuff up naturally, but no, that's all right. You want to do things the hard way? You want to destroy all my goodies? What is this? What is that? Oh, that's cool. It's a step-up conveyor. We haven't gotten one of those before, so let's go ahead and put this sucker down, start picking that things up, and I am going to go ahead and pick up all of this stuff. In fact, while that is going on, let's come over here and check out the base and see if there's anything new on here that didn't get destroyed. We got a recycler, we got a big giant receiver, we got a wireless charger, which we're definitely going to be using, so let's go ahead and put all those over here. We'll put the cab inside there automatically. We'll drop everything else on the ground, and there's another little dude right there, TerraTech. Let's put him inside, and we'll grab the rest in a second. Let's put this over here and get that done. And while we are doing all this, guys, I do realize there's a guy right off to our left, which I guess we're gonna go kill, because yeah, he's gonna be a thing. Let's go do that. I knew there was a venture radar out here, but I don't see it, so I don't know if maybe it got destroyed, or if we aren't in the right area anymore, or what's going on with that, but we do want to keep an eye out for that if we can. Okay, we definitely will end it here. As always, guys, I'm AC Gamer. I want to thank you all for watching, and I will definitely catch you guys next time. Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future, so if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention, and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.